All right, hey everybody. It's Monday night, and that must mean that we are playing Curse of the Crimson Throne. We're doing it with Dungeons and Dragons. We're using Discord. We're using Fantasy Grounds, and I need to thank, as always, Sirenscape for its amazing atmosphere and music. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. When last we played, the party had caused the Mummy Lord to spawn again via use of magic beans. This is depicted on the map with the pyramid-shaped intrusion into the room that they were standing in. The mummies came out. The mummies got killed. The Lord of the Manor tried to run away. It's Monday night, and that's must mean that we are playing Curse of the Crimson. I am ripping sound back into myself. That's awesome.
You're a little loopy.
Not my night for technology. Anyway, the Lord of the Manor tried to escape, and the party has him now grappled. I probably said it better the first time when the mic wasn't working. But here we are. Anybody want to do anything before we resume talking with the grappled noble?
Rumble, rip his head off.
No,
Oh, Phil, you tell me the words. Tell me, Phil.
No, we are not doing that right now. We actually need this guy on some level. So
Are you sure? I put a little more torque on his deck.
I got some fireball I could put down his throat.
Yeah.
No, let's just let that be. We actually have use for this one. Okay? So Rumble
Can I put him in my bag?
So here I'll negotiate with him. Phil's going to hang on. If I can get to my damn character sheet. Phil's going to attempt to persuade him that if we let him go, he's going to parlay and not attempt to flee.
Okay. What is Phil going to say?
Come again?
What is he going to say? How is he framing this?
So look, if we let you go, just calm down. We need to renegotiate this here. We got a little upset with your labyrinth, and then poof, who knew mummies? You know. So let's just reset here. I think you might have gotten slapped. Someone got slapped. No one needs to be slapped. We'll let you go. Let's just talk this out.
Okay. He seems to calm visibly and asks, I assume that means I can be released.
Phil gives the nod to Rumble. Let him go.
You sure, boss?
Phil walks over and flips Rumble's exposed nipple.
Fine, I let him go.
It's so lubed up, your finger just slides right off.
No, I actually had to like wipe it on my magic carpet a little bit. Kind of great.
Here, let me wipe your nip off real quick before I flick it.
It's funny because the carpet like wrings out its own tassel of all the grease and just looks repulsed.
Okay.
Does the carpet look repulsed?
So Gloria, look. Obviously, you're gonna have a little bit of refurbishing to do. Sorry about that. Why don't we just go ahead and we'll take on your dumb labyrinth which we're still offended about, by the way. Terrible job as a host. But you work on your house, we'll work on your labyrinth. How does that sound?
What if he just gives us what we want without the labyrinth?
That's not going to happen. Our friends are at the other end of the labyrinth. We have to go through it.
There's got to be a shortcut.
We spent 20 minutes trying to go out of character. We spent 20 minutes trying to negotiate that last time. It's just not going to happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
I forgot about that in character too.
No, we're gonna still out of character. We're gonna de-bean this, and we're gonna just move forward with the story because, you know.
No, I mean it's not required. I think you're in a position of leverage now.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then I'd like to recant my last statement, and I'll go ahead back in character. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So while Rumble's still holding him, before he's. We'll go back right before the flick. So wait a minute. Let's try this another way. You show us the back door through your dumb labyrinth, and we'll let you go.
I want to light up a fireball to help intimidate him a little bit.
You
Can
are
I roll?
mistaken. There is no shortcut or back door or other crib notes to my labyrinth.
So you have to go through the labyrinth every time you want to get to the end. Seems mighty inconvenient.
So how would you get to the end, friend?
I would send someone else.
Well, then how would they get to the? Do you just make them go through the labyrinth every time? Like they have to figure it out, or do you have like a map for them?
I'd like to do an insight check on him.
Okay.
Insight checks don't work anymore. Or for now, at least.
Not very
While
insightful.
he's in his house.
We don't know. The
Yeah.
house is fairly broken.
I do.
Or there's a big pyramid that's busted out part of his house.
The reason why I know this is because when I tried to do my hunter's mark on him, it still failed.
That's true.
Because I couldn't. It's some kind of blocking of like any kind of tracking.
It's a fancy house.
Well, nevertheless, we've got him where we want him. We kind of need to know which way we want to steer this man.
Yeah, your insight check gleans no new information. He says, if you desire, I can ask my sister to bring forth at least one of your companions for conversation. Would this be suitable?
Out of character, and I'm sorry for not knowing this freshly. Who was it that we have at the end there? It's not. Is it not the starving? It's not the starving artist. Who's at the other end that we're? It's not Van
So,
Carlo down there, right?
We've got
Who is it?
Van Carlo, and then there's another person with Van Carlo down there. That is a friend of Armin's that we've been looking for. That he's been trying to look for.
Do we know that name? Amin's friend. Isn't Amin with us? Amin, what's your buddy's name?
Yeah, it's the Seneschal. Seneschal. I don't know how to pronounce it. What's his name?
Gloria, let's just make this quick and easy. Bring us if you could have your sister bring up Van Carlo and the Seneschal, his guest with him. We'll be happy to let you go. We can get out of your hair. We don't have to have any more unpleasantness. As a matter of fact, we could let you go and just stand here with us as a gesture of good faith. You don't have to be restrained the entire time. We can be civilized. We just need to come to an understanding. This is all still under my persuasion, even though it's kind of broken up and choppy. I apologize.
He says, very well. My sister shall bring them forth. Now, have you let him go? If not, he's going to ask you to let him go.
Yeah, we'll physically unrestrain him.
I get up from him after I touch his nipple.
But he's not leaving our sight or leaving our presence. We're very, very.
I let him up, but I'm keeping my hand on his shoulder the entire time.
Yeah. He's got a lot of limited personal space at the moment.
Okay.
Ooh, I actually do want to better. Do you have any rope?
Jesus. Well, we said we'd let him go.
Yeah, we're letting him go.
I can get if he tries to bolt, I can get to him.
We have one person on each side of him against a wall. I think he's okay. Let's just be civil.
Can we check to make sure he has no magical items before I let him up?
Yeah, check his pockets. Just mug this dude. He's an asshole. I don't care about him.
Yeah, they can give him a feel down from each side. I'll put my tongue in his ear.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Make him feel really uncomfortable.
It's hard to keep your concentration.
only valuable other than his clothing and some small pieces of jewelry is his short sword. Looking to see if it's special in any way.
Whether it is or whether it isn't, Phil just tucks it like right into his waistband, kind of like an old gunslinger would tuck someone else's gun, holster and all, into their belt. Just leaves it right there and says, "I'll be happy to return this as soon as our business is concluded. Don't worry, not going to mess with it."
Do we take his clothes? He looks like he's dressed real fancy.
Leave his fucking clothes, man. We want leverage. We don't want humiliation.
He's
I
not
want
going to cooperate
humiliation.
at a certain point. He's just going to be like, done.
Well, then he is done. I'll kill him.
Oh my god.
Phil's over here like slapping hands, like, guys, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a kukri knife. He
Phil casts identify.
identify does not function.
Lee, did I burn a spell slot for that?
I don't know. Did you?
I mean, I tried to do it. I got to be honest.
And yeah, it fails. Spell fizzles.
Phil does an impatient toddler dance.
You kick him in the. You should, Bill. You should kick him in the balls. See what you're supposed to work.
Okay, a few moments later, you see your old friend Vencarlo, somewhat worse for wear and disheveled, looking over his shoulder as he stumbles down the corridor toward you.
So Phil has Amin up on the carpet with him if you want to put him next to us. And Phil pats the carpet for them to climb on up.
Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong, we want to take our leave. We wanted to get them and get out. We're not looking to stay in the Arcana Palace, correct?
I don't know about that. I know that we were looking for information from Van Carlo, and I know that just Armin was looking for his friend. Based on the previous conversation we had with our wonderful host, he is attempting to keep both of these people potentially not necessarily as hostages, but more as leverage for his own power against the queen. He didn't outright say that, but that's what his what he implied due to our fallacy when we said we were here on Queen's business.
Can that man get some inspiration for knowing all that and being able to recant that like that, please?
No. In order to get inspiration, he would have to spend his inspiration. Otherwise, yes.
All right. Well, that was very...
So, Vencarlo steps forward. Friends, I'm surprised you've come after me.
Get your gray-haired ass up here. Come on. We're getting out of here.
I can't leave Neolandis, and he's far too wounded to be moved.
Well, that's my specialty. Bring me to him.
I'm afraid he's down within the labyrinth. It's
Oh, come on.
difficult journey. Why have you come?
Come to get you out of here.
But we're being protected.
So we barged in here to rescue you, and you need no rescue.
Do I look as though I need rescue? He bows. I am the great Vencarlo.
And I'm the greater Norbert.
Well, while you were down there with Neolandis, is that his name? With
Yes.
Neolandis, did he tell you anything of what happened to the queen?
He did not. He's been in and out of consciousness.
But he was there that night, right?
Where and what night?
The night that the king was killed.
No, I don't think so. He surely would have mentioned that.
Van Carlo, how's your mother doing?
She's quite well. Fortunately, she got out of the city in time.
So no death has befallen upon her, and everything is good.
Do you know something I did not?
This is just Bishop going through his paranoia questions that he had given Van Carlo previously to test him to see if he's actually Van Carlo,
Okay.
basically. Because like the "is everything okay" was like how is family member doing, and then based on like his response, it was like either positive, negative, or bad. So it's kind of just like making sure that like I'm just still going through my paranoia of like what happened with the assassin to making sure that this is actually him, and then like at some point I'm gonna ask him if he's heard any thunder to see if he would respond with lightning.
Okay.
So
Well, if
So-
Neolandis doesn't know anything about the happenings with the queen, why do you feel the need to keep him safe in your labyrinth? And I say that kind of snidely.
Well, it's not my labyrinth, lady. I'm Vencarlo Orsini. He bows again.
No, I was talking to the
Gloria Arcana.
yeah, Glorio, that guy.
Gloria says, "Of course, it's not your labyrinth, Vencarlo. It's mine." You've heard from your friend. He's alive. Well, you can take him with you if you insist.
And of course, your sister's not going to go fetch him for us, is she?
Well, as you just heard your dear true friend Vencarlo say, he's too weak to be moved.
Well, I guess it's time for me to go heal him, isn't it?
Seems like we might need to be going down that labyrinth.
Van Carlo, lead the way. Gloria, why don't you come for the ride with us?
Gloria says, "I must see to my house before it is looted by pilferers. There's a
We don't
giant
care.
hole in its side."
He can come with us.
Kind of blocked by a pyramid. I don't think anyone's going to get in, but I understand your concern. Van Carlo, lead the way. Let's go get your friend.
Vencarlo again thinks for a moment, has sort of a puzzled look on his face, and says, "You want to go into the labyrinth? Are you sure?"
We
Yeah.
don't want to go into the labyrinth, but we will.
are there any monsters that do thunder damage down there?
Me.
No monsters doing thunder damage at all.
Bishop's freaking the fuck out thinking that this isn't actually Van Carlo. Bishop's just like hardcore like staring at Phil, hoping like he has some kind of like telepathy, thinking like maybe this is
Phil
his
sees,
sister.
Phil notices Bishop's odd enough eyes trying to like burn a mechanical hole into Phil's forehead. And he sends a message spell, "What?"
I think this is his sister. I don't think this is Van Carlo.
Phil comes down off of the carpet. Slowly, pacedly, almost nonchalantly, seeming very casual, like it's his room. It's not a problem. Nothing funny going on here. Just walks a little too close into Vencarlo's personal space
Mm-hmm.
and pulls his pants down.
Oh my god.
Just pantses him on the spot.
Why are we like this?
His pants don't come down. They stretch as though they were skin.
Aha! Finkler's Einhorn.
He takes a step back, tries to brush you off. And before your eyes shifts form into that of a middle-aged woman.
Ah! What?
He's a she.
You know, with those kinds of abilities, we could be having so much different kinds of fun. But no, you have to pull this crap.
Rumble RKO her out of nowhere, man.
RKO, let's go.
Phil casts Eldritch Blast. Can I get the initiating shot?
What? What are you doing?
They're just attacking her outright.
Just attacking her because we can. Okay.
They lied to us.
They did.
Sound like buttholes that need to be attacked.
No, I won't cast.
Were they?
No,
Yeah, were they
cast.
being hostile in any? Oh no, that's not a good sign.
No, but now that we know that it's a woman,
Victor's disappointed that the beard is gone. Pretty fantastic beard.
Huh? No, the beard's still there. I mean,
Oh,
there's a dude. There's a woman now here as well.
okay.
Basically, the dude sent his sister to go get Van Carlo. She transformed into Van Carlo
Got it. I'm following.
wait,
because she did not pass the vibe check because she didn't know how paranoid
Right.
Bishop was due to his abandonment issues thanks to the elves. So
Can we do a drip check and make sure that they're both got about the same drip going?
a what check?
Drip. We're checking the drip.
Here, I'll roll for the group just to.
Evaluate that
Mid,
drip.
it's mid.
It's mid. Can't have a
Jesus.
beard that elegant and have mid vibe clothes.
What are you people talking about?
I'm using some Gen Z
Gen
lingo.
Z vibe words. We're hitting the what is it when you're using the words of the hot ticket words or something like that? Buzzwords. We're using the buzzwords. Drawing in the new crowd.
Jesus, you guys. Any hoodles. All right. So he turns into a she before our very eyes. And?
Also very Gen Z.
I'm trying to grab an icon here for her. Anyway, yeah, if you want to attack her, go ahead and do those rolls right now.
No, we won't. We won't. We should.
Victor's sitting this one out. He's gonna watch this play out.
There has to be something bolder here that we have to be doing.
where are our friends? Are they actually down in your dungeon? Or labyrinth, whatever you want to call it.
And why are you keeping them down there?
She glances over at Glorio and says, "My brother should have explained to you We are the Arcona family. We deal in secrets, in information, in spies and assassins.
Then
Wait.
tell us what you know that he knows.
It is
What makes
our belief that he knows what happened to the king and knows the status of the queen. These are powerful secrets.
Well, if anyone's going to get them out of them, it would be us who they trust. So, how about you just let us talk to our friend?
You wish to speak to your friend?
Yes, we wish to speak to our friends and not through some convoluted means.
Indeed. I'll take you directly to them. No fuss. Does this seem amenable?
Be specific.
Who has a high insight check?
Yeah, be very
it's not even
specific.
that. It's just that the whole house blocks any kind of tracking or insight. Like
Oh, okay.
the fact that my spell fizzled out with Hunter's Mark, I came to the realization that it is just like an all kind of like house wide thing, unless it's undead, knowing that like undeads are my like favorite enemies. So that's for me. It's just like I Bishop knows this, and Bishop's been trying to like convey this, and like Phil felt the effects of his spell fizzle out himself.
If we
So-
killed them.
So Glorio
Phil's
is
gonna
glaring at his sister right now.
Phil's going to use a skill of persuasion and rolled a 23.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil is going to explain to Gloria how long of a day he's been having. And the back and forth and back and forth and back and forth is very frustrating. And that I'm persuading him to just come clean and explain the situation openly to us so we can make a decision whether or not we destroy everyone and everything around us, or whether we just go along with what he's asking and move forward.
Okay. So you're attempting to
not a
persuade
threat.
Glorio to collaborate with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Glorio seems to respond positively to this, nodding his head as you speak. Malaya holds up her right hand, gesturing for you to stop, because she has something she would like to say. And she will wait until you acknowledge her.
We nod.
I have already offered to take you to your quarry. Perhaps even let you leave with them. They have clearly more trouble than they're worth, but I ask one service in payment. If you do this one thing for me, I shall cast the spell Dimension Door to take you directly to where they are being held. No fuss, no muss, no problems.
And what is this service you ask for?
She extends her left hand, pointing a finger directly at her brother. Kill this imbecile. He turns white.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it, but why?
He's no longer fit to be the face of this family.
So is his idea to put people behind a labyrinth, or is that a normal custom for the family?
He told you the truth. The labyrinth is how we train our operatives and spies. It is the safest place we have to keep something valuable.
Explain his incompetence before we execute.
Yeah, why not just take it over yourself instead of?
And Phil Phil uses message to Rumble. Grab your boy. Same thing to Bishop on the other side.
He is overconfident, overbearing. He failed to adequately read your minds to anticipate your destruction of our home.
I mean, there is no rhyme or reason to half the things we do, so that makes that kind of pans out there. Like
Yeah, no.
that checks out that he couldn't figure out what we were gonna do because, you know,
You can't hold him accountable. He's absolutely right. You can't hold him accountable for any part of us. We're a bucket of chaos.
we got beans and we got to use them. You know,
I would kill him myself if it were allowed, but I can't bloody my hands with his blood.
why?
It's not our way.
More to the point, will we continue to have your house's favor should we accomplish this for you?
Indeed.
In other words, anybody levies your services, you'll report and work with us.
Of course.
Phil sends a message, axe him.
Just the whole group?
Well, I mean,
Hey,
straight up, you've got
I
Rumble on one. You have
wanna- I
Rumble
wanna
on one side, Bishop
respond.
on the other. They should just be able to snap that dude in half.
Jesus
What if
Christ.
we kill her? He's not the one asking us to
He's
you
not
know,
making any
kill the
offer.
other one.
Wait, think out of character. Think about
Can he get us to the end too? Like you
Oh,
imagine both of them could get us where we wanted to be.
No, think about this, guys. She assumes power. We put her there.
She goes
Therefore,
us.
we're always going to have an in. This guy, we're never going to have his trust. We're never going to have anything on him. It's about having somebody in your pocket in a high position. This is a win for us. We kill this guy quick. There's no downside.
If we kill her as well, can we just take over?
We don't want to. It's not what we're here to do.
I mean,
Dude,
do a lot of things we're not
we're here to
do.
put somebody who can back us in a moment of need, which we're going to need. This is a win. I say we off this dude.
Put him in the bag. Put just his head in the bag.
No,
Put a
just
vote in the chat.
that's the best way to do it. Just the two of you guys restrain him. Chuck Norbert, get the bag.
I mean, I could just cut his head off with my scythe
It's
too.
goddamn bag. That's no fun.
Just get the bag.
Just get the bag.
Come on, keep it R-rated, not X-rated. No NC-17.
I'm already swinging.
We just physically restrain him and put him in the bag.
There you go. It's my strength check.
All right.
Swinging my scythe to
So yeah,
kill this dude.
Phil sends the message. Kill him, bag him.
Cool. We listen. We all execute at once. I agree.
Yeah, he's
I was
restrained. He gets hit with a
throw
vicious
my-
scythe.
There we go.
And a firebolt. Can we just assume that he's dead?
No, the scythe is not cutting his skin. It's cutting his clothing.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch, even though it's
Fuck.
magic.
Oh my god.
Well, time to roll initiative.
Well, he's grappled, isn't he?
Wait, Bob, what happens? We attempt to kill for her, and it fails.
I mean, you have to assume she
I-
knew what
I-
she was asking you to do. However,
I take my potion
that scythe damage should have connected. You probably need to put magical in your damage type.
Where would in type just do comma magical?
Yes.
Okay.
So we got 14 damage on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's hardly scratched.
Okay. I'm gonna see if
Any
this
other
works now.
freebies before we Clear the initiatives before we go into combat.
Oh yeah, Phil would have definitely at least tossed one right at his face. That would be a booming blade
Okay.
with the staff of the adder.
Okay.
Let me see, where the hell is that? The roll for it, please. Thank you.
So do we all get an attack that's a surprise before initiative?
Anyone who wants to, yes.
Victor has mixed feelings about murdering this man.
Bishop doesn't.
So it's 10 damage plus, what was that roll? I had 3d6 somewhere in there.
I wasn't watching the rolls.
I don't know why, but there's 14. It came up as blunt, that's why. So he
And
got
you
a
had a 20.
plus 1d8 for the booming blade, and if he moves, he takes 2d8 more. So a total of 30 from me.
Okay.
And if I'm allowed to do blunt also, I will.
That's fine.
Using the magical wee woo sword. All right. So he gets that. Plus he'll throw a smite on that just because he really wants this one to go. There we go. Wait, that's the effect. I needed to do that ahead of time. I'll mark the slot for it. 3d8. Radiant. Another 12.
Okay. Is everything right?
If he took any of the damage.
Oh, so I need
Oh,
to manually apply how much damage?
Did you do the one for Phil already?
No.
Phil had 30 points, all magical.
Okay.
Blunt had.
Oh shit. You know what? Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Norbert's firebolt is ineffective.
Oh no.
Staff damage counts.
I
But-
used a magical crossbow for 20.
That
Was Norbert able to tell that
counts.
his firebolt was ineffective?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and I assume the 20 didn't get applied, so that's in there. The unarmed strike did nothing. The wee
What
woo
about-
sword.
Which was with a smite, a radiant smite.
Yeah. Smite counts, that's fine.
So that's a total of 23.
Alright. He's hurt pretty badly. Initiative.
Did anyone not take us? We're out of time.
What? I mean,
Victor's
it's fine if anybody else wants to swing.
Victor's still very unsure about murdering this man.
Blunt needs. That was it. Sorry.
Blunt rolls with advantage
I'll do that one more time.
because of the wee woo sword.
I'll keep the 13.
Okay. Bishop, you're at the top of the order.
So did I notice that the scythe wasn't working as well as it should have, even being magical?
Yes.
Okay. Since it's still in hand, I'm just gonna keep going with it. Just because I know that it's that's shit. Don't fail me now, motherfucker. God damn it, double eights. Okay. Seeing this, I'm kind of just gonna like go 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. I'll take the attack of opportunity if he can. 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll go this way to kind of have line of sight, and I'll be switching to the bow just because I have fucked up with my scythe, so I'm gonna like try to switch into the bow.
Okay. He curses, he spits on the floor, he starts casting an incredibly high level spell.
Incredibly high level. That does not sound good.
No, it does not.
It's
The guy that we were
ornate.
having. It's what?
It's ornate.
Um,
It has verbal, somatic, and a material component, which is a forked metal rod.
I cast counter spell.
Okay. It is a 7th level spell.
Oh shit.
Alright, so it equals 10 plus, so I have to make
Wait.
it
The 7,
17.
yeah.
Phil sees him doing that and wants to use a cutting words to put 1d8 on whatever minus on whatever roll he's going to make. That's 4 off of whatever roll he makes.
Wait, you want to worsen Illyrium's roll?
Oh no.
No, oh, I'm sorry, not Illyrium. I was talking about Gloria.
No. Illyrium has to make a roll to exceed the difficulty.
That's a no.
Oh no.
Okay. In a great puff of sulfur and ash, Glorio disapparates.
Didn't know we were in Harry Potter.
He cast the spell plane shift. He's gone to another plane.
God damn it.
Mm,
Where's his sister? I don't see her on the map.
She's there. Malaya? Letter M.
So, Malaya,
She's yeah, south of London.
you want to go get your brother and bring him back here so we can finish him off?
She shakes her head. That won't be necessary. I'll deal with him in due time.
Are our concerns satisfied?
Indeed. It was certainly trivial for you to send him running. He won't recover from the embarrassment of that for a long time.
So our arrangement stands.
It does.
Congratulations on your new seat as the head of your home.
Why, thank you.
your brother was a little bitch.
Easy, easy. Class.
I've been watching you for some time. But I'm surprised at your capabilities. She reaches into her belt pouch and withdraws a black wand with a golden tip. She
That-
turns.
Oh, I was asking what's that, but sounds like she's about to do something with it. So
She turns her back to you, draws a circle in the air. Purple light streaks out of the wand and forms a portal. It shimmers with magical light. Follow me, she says, as she steps through.
Follow her in.
We all follow. Yeah.
Follow.
Follow the traitorous woman.
All right. You step through the portal into a great green room sitting on top of dais. Or a great green next to a great green throne sitting on top of a dais, I should say. To either side of the statue, or to either side, stand statues of a tiger-headed man. Each holds aloft a pair of chains from which manticles dangle. Dried blood splatters the walls, the floor, and even the thrones and statues, filling the room with stale reek. There is a great lionesque centaur woman. The picture here. She seems surprised to see the portal has opened, but has stepped back to allow access to the room.
Do we see Giancarlo in here yet?
Yes, you see two men being dangled from these chains being held by the statues.
Okay.
Was there a picture shown somewhere?
No, I have failed to pull it up.
All good. No worries.
Oh, Jesus.
So is that a person or is that a statue?
That is a person. She is moved back against the wall, allowing a wide berth for Malaya to step through.
I mean, from mannerisms, is that like a feral being or is that someone who could have a conversation?
She can have a conversation. She's definitely powerful. The energy emanating off of her is incredibly strong. But she's got an intelligence behind her eyes as well.
Phil motions for the group. You guys go on ahead. I'm going to hang back and talk to her.
I don't know. I think Norbert wants to talk back to her too.
No, I'm intimidated.
Phil's over here, like, using his hat of disguise to make sure he looks like he's fresh out of a shower,
Does
looking
she
good.
seem? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Does she seem fiendish to Bishop, Bob?
Yes.
Oh, great. That's favorite enemy number 2 right there.
I start patting Bishop on the back. Easy, buddy. Easy.
Like
Deep
I said,
breath.
you guys go on ahead. Go on ahead. Just you move on down the road.
I start ushering Bishop. Easy. You're good. You're good. You're good.
I whisper to him, "You into this too?"
Is that something that's allowable? Can they move on ahead and I'll stay here with her?
Well, you guys are all in the same room, so she's guarding the prisoners in this room.
All right, well, you guys go. Oh, wait, I got to heal the guy. Damn it. I'm so conflicted. All right. Where's our friends to heal?
Not going anywhere, Phil. You're okay.
So, like I said,
Bishop, she's leaving in a minute. She's leaving in a minute, Bishop. You're
Oh,
good.
Phil's blowing her kisses.
each of these men is being dangled by the chains held aloft by the statues of men with tiger heads.
Well, take them down.
Malaya
Rumble and blunt.
gestures to the great beast. She steps forward and pulls the pin, releasing them to drop to the ground.
I want to lean over to Phil and whisper, make sure to get that safe word from her.
Phil casts whatever's necessary to heal them. Tell me what spots to burn. I want to get back to what I was focused.
So Vencarlo is 60 hit points down. And Neolandis is 34 hit points down.
Is there anybody in our group not at max?
I'm good.
Good.
All right, so I'll do twice. I'll do a yeah, that makes the most sense. So I'll do 2 3d8 plus 5 for do 3 of those. So that's 9d8.
Okay.
Those are there. 6, 7, 8, 9. That was pretty good, actually. I'll take that. So that's going to go for Vencarlo. And what was the other one down?
The portal has closed. He was down 34.
He got more than enough.
Okay.
And they are all healed.
So the Lady of the Labyrinth tosses an iron key to whomever is nearest, I guess Phil, whoever is nearest Vencarlo, to unlock the manticles.
Phil catches it in his teeth and just looks at her with love in his eyes and hands Vencarlo the key.
She smiles
Do
inquisitively.
you need a roll to catch it,
That's fine.
or get a smack you in the teeth?
In a moment like this, Phil will never fail.
I want to add a
It's a class
little bit
feature.
add an element of chance to it. But I guess Phil would never fail when it comes to lion woman things.
Oh, do you want me to roll for persuasion?
What are you
No,
persuading?
I wanted to see if the keys just hit you in the teeth. I was just messing with you.
32.
Persuading the key
Phil-
to fall into your mouth?
Phil would like manticore babies.
Which half is going to be goat, and which half is going to be lion, which half is going to be weird lady?
Roll his eyes, man. We'll find out.
Or you have like 4 quarters, or man, what if it was just 2 bottom halves?
The DM.
Okay, what are we doing? So you unlock the 2 men, they're grateful. Can we go? Vencarlo says.
Yes, let's go.
Phil wants to keep a correspondence with her, at least once a kiss, and wants her to, help us get the hell out of there, of course. And, the whole time they're like cuddling on the, up on the carpet. Or better yet, he'll ride her if she's apt to it, and, everyone else can ride on the carpet. The wounded.
The Dark Sphinx introduces herself to you. Her name is Civet.
My girl.
She explains that she cannot leave the room.
Well, I mean, we could, we could stay at your place. That's okay. But, at least escort us out, walk us to our car. I mean, come on. Manners, baby, manners.
Malaya laughs out loud, sort of meanly, and Civet scowls. Malaya says, "If you wish to exit, I still have my wand. But the Hell Beast must stay."
Watch how you talk about her like that, first of all. And second of all, why does she have to stay?
Sivit says, "No, this is fair. I am from the ninth pit of hell."
Oh, I've been to Coral Springs.
Malaya explains that her grandmother cast this binding spell that keeps the demon locked here. Or the devil, I guess, locked here.
I don't suppose Dispel Magic's gonna manage that. Even if so, she would end up going back to the ninth ring of hell. So I'm just gonna leave this alone.
So if you wish the Dimension Door spell to be cast, Malaya can open another portal to let you through.
Let's bring our friends and get out of here, yes?
Yes.
Come on, get.
One would think if I searched for the person by name, image would come up. I'm looking at the PDF, and there's a name, Neolandis, and I type into the images Neo. We think you would come up with that image that I'm looking at right there.
You get like a picture like Pee Wee Herman, or did you get Rickrolled? What is it?
No, it's like it's not searchable that way. I don't know why. Hold on. Oops. I don't know. It's very strange. Anyway, Neil Landis is upper middle-aged man. He's got several fresh scratch and cut marks that have just been healed, but he's been recently wounded. It seems that perhaps he's been being tortured as he was a guest here. Salt and pepper sideburns, tattered and dirty royal garb.
How do I spell his name? Sorry.
Neolandis.
Neolandis. Got it.
Then Carlo suggests that we get out of Old Corvosa as quickly as we can.
Going to Bagmar?
Do you have a way out of the city? He says.
We can. This
We can
is
make a way.
this is back over the water again, which we've done before, correct?
Yeah, wouldn't we have to go the same way that we did with the other guy where we took him across the river?
Or was that sneaking into Old Corvosa?
That was in and out of Old Corvosa from Corvosa.
And we're trying to get out of Corvosa itself?
Yes.
So in theory, yeah, we can do runs across the water on the carpet by nightfall. So yeah, we do have a way out.
Excellent. Let's head to Hars. We can make plans from there.
I'm sorry, where do you want to head to?
It's the same little hamlet town that you took the bard that was falsely accused to.
All right, let's do that. Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do the thing.
Can I get the spelling on that town?
Taking good notes tonight.
Harse. Like
Thank you.
horse with an A.
Arse.
every-
I'm off saying Warsh.
To everyone who's been taking notes, you are awesome.
Got a man down tonight. Gotta make sure we have some good stuff. It's the Spark Notes version.
I really missed my opportunity when I attacked as Blunt to go, "'Tis I!" But I didn't do it.
Once Brannigan.
Okay, so
You're like a Pokemon.
You're gonna fly. You're gonna fly out from Old Corvosa over. You're gonna go north out of town.
Is there a map by chance, just so we can
Yeah.
take a peek? Thank you, sir.
Because I'm thinking if that's the plan.
We're currently in Old Corvosa, yes?
Yeah, H1.
All right. Yeah, if we're going north, we'd probably want to head up to a shorter waypoint, maybe like above the last L in Garrison Hill. Looks like the shortest crossing point.
Okay.
But we could work our way straight to the coast and just stay along the coast quietly and do that.
Yeah, so if it's your intention to fly across that part of the river, no one is going to try and stop you.
Yeah, I would say that we do it in reasonable groups so we don't overtax our carpet. We want to take good care of it. Everybody's going to clean their damn shoes off before they get on it. Better yet, you're going to take your shoes off and hold them in your lap and not mess up my carpet. Okay? If you do happen to see a fuzz or something out of place, it's your job to clean it up, smooth it, and do it nicely. A little bit of love goes a long way. Thank you.
Okay, so some hours later, you're in the nearby town of Harse. You are hiding in a barn of someone who apparently owed Vencarlo a favor.
Where would that be on this map? Would that be like G1?
It's past G1. Although I think I probably do have.
It's just further up. It's okay. We made it out alive.
Indeed. What's the name of the region? Does anybody remember? I want to say Vistani, but that is not right. That is the name of the gypsy-like people in Barovia. What's it called? It's called something. Andrea, do you remember?
No, I sure don't. I didn't write that down.
Sorry.
Pathfinderism. Anyway, that might have helped me find the map. What's that? Oh. So anyway, you are. I'll find the map while we're talking here. Vencarlo and Neolandis decide that things are reasonably safe and you haven't been followed and so forth, and they begin to visibly relax. Vencarlo says, "So, I assume you have questions." That's so funny. I assume you have questions? Get back to it. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Of course we do.
mean, I'm just a
Yeah.
big giant dum dum.
That's my train of thought. Sorry.
Bishop, tee off on Van Carlo with our questions. Like, it's all about the associations with the Queen, yes?
Yeah, so we found that the queen is tied to the red mantises. We've found that the king has actually been slain. There have been weird prophecies about dragons, and Bishop kind of just like goes into this like long, really quick explanation, like, and there seems to be like no end because Bishop doesn't need air, so he just goes in like a long rant of everything that's kind of happened from when the city got locked down to trying to find him, how his house got raided, how he's not there, how the red mantises were there, how we defeated the red mantises. Now we have their cool armor. Then we went to go kill. Then we went to go find him, which we thought he was at the emperor. Then we murdered the emperor. Then we fought all like 3 different mommy lords, and how we got their heart, and just kind of rambles on through literally everything until he like realizes that he has like talked for like 10 minutes without stopping, and then just like looks at Phil and is like, did I do it?
Phil just claps. He's just like, my boy. You know, if you had talked to me ahead of time, I would have had a score for that. We could have put this on a production. Someone would have paid for that, homie. We're going to do something with this afterwards.
Yeah, I'm part of something, Victor. Look at me go.
So yeah, Harris is there at the nape of the Sarwin and Falcon Rivers.
I look at Neil Landis and I say, what can you tell us so that you know? You obviously have some very important information, and that's why you were down in that labyrinth. What do you know that we don't?
I was there right after the king had been killed.
Do you know who did it?
I do not know who caused it, but I know the queen is behind it.
What do you mean you were there after he was killed? Did you come upon the scene, or
I was one of the first to examine the body. He had
how
been
was he killed?
stricken by an illness so rapid, so devastating as it must have been magical in nature.
Who else was there?
If anyone else was in the room, they escaped my sight. However, the queen was right behind me. Gleeful.
How did she react?
She was quite happy, proud of her work. Although
Did she say anything?
she did, she spoke lines that seemed well rehearsed about how shocked and saddened she was that the king had died and not knowing what to do. When you were recounting your tales from before, you mentioned that she was struck with an arrow and did not die. Did you notice, was she still wearing the crown of... Was she still wearing her crown?
I think
was.
she was.
She was.
Yeah, she was at a big ceremony in the courtyard, right? So she would have been in full regalia.
I'm pretty sure I wrote that down. I'm pretty sure she was still wearing the crown.
I believe it to be an artifact known as the Crown of Fangs.
Crown of Fangs.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
It was brought to Varesia by the Cheliacs. But the Shuanti people who lived here first probably best know its true secrets. I don't know if you've had any dealings with them in the past, but they are an insular folk. Not quick to make friends. We'll have to find a way to ingratiate ourselves with them.
Well, wait, we do know a Shuanti, don't we?
I think we helped some out not too long ago.
Yeah.
Helped them recover some bodies.
1,000 bones.
That's it.
Well, that would be most fortuitous. The Shuanti regard their dead with great reverence. Seems that someone like that might owe you a favor.
We did help somebody.
We did. I think he would help us.
Pretty sure he was a tribal elder too, so he should have quite a bit of info.
Correct.
Good. At nightfall tomorrow, we'll head out. See if we can find the tribe. See if they'll let us speak to this friend of yours. I hope we
Do
succeed.
you know if the tribe has its own place, or do they wander through the wilds?
I think they will find us.
Okay, so can we just be somewhere with indoor plumbing?
Does Corvosa
Is
have
it going
that?
to be big?
Yeah, I assume Corvosa has that. We'll need to lie low. Be
Hi,
careful
Lando.
and cautious.
Do you have a safe house, or should we provide one?
So you're in one. You're in a barn. You're hiding, being
A
hidden.
safe barn.
A safe barn.
Phil goes with his blanket into the corner and curls up and dreams about the Sphinx lady that he almost got to be with.
Okay. So Neil Landis has one last thought. He says, I hope we can be successful. I think we can save her.
Save who?
Iliosa.
But didn't you say that you thought the queen killed the king? Why would we want to save her?
I think she may be under the influence of some other power. I don't know her that well, but she was a social climber, not a assassin.
So she was manipulated by someone.
Or maybe by that artifact you're talking about, this crown. Is that what you're proposing?
I think both of those could be true.
Do we know if the crown was something that has been used for many, many years, or did she get a new crown at some point? Was she gifted a crown?
No, if this is the one I think it was entombed deep within the castle to keep it out of anyone's hands.
So you think she came upon it in the castle, or do you think someone gave it to her?
The castle and its care, the grounds, everyone within was my responsibility, and I knew nothing of its location other than the legends. Someone must have told her where to find it. It's an artifact, you see. It cannot be destroyed, to my knowledge, and the only way to protect the world against them is to hide them away. Behind guardians, preferably.
Insight check.
And how do you think
Damn,
that
he's
1,000
right.
Bones will be able to help us?
The Shuanti temple was the only thing there when the castle was built upon it. They're the rightful owners of the land that Corvosa sits upon. if there are mystical events or powers tied to the location, they'll know. And their oral traditions have likely preserved what happened when the Cheliacs first came to Varisia. I think it's worth a shot.
Okay, so how will they find us?
We'll deal with that in the morning. Or in the evening, I guess. Because he wants to travel at night.
Long rest.
Yeah. Let me clean up the combat tracker. So what are we doing with Eamon?
He's going home finally.
Yeah, he's going off with his buddy who we rescued again. And if anything, he should have leveled up like 4 times.
Well,
He's gotten tons of experience being dragged around.
Vencarlo is staying with you. So are we asking Vencarlo to send Eamon back?
He can keep him around. That's no problem. Unless Eamon needs to take his friend home.
No.
Was it Neil?
We'll send Eamon
Neil
back.
Landis?
Yeah, Vencarlo and Neil Landis are going to go with you. So, in the hope of keeping the NPC tracker to a reasonable level, it's just they're the only 2 for now. Okay. Well, that then will conclude chapter 3 with the successful rescue and evacuation to Hars of these 2 gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
Slap Eamon on the back, tell him to do 1,000 squats when he gets home every day.
1,000 squats, 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups.
1,000 push-ups. Okay, and the conclusion of that chapter will level you to 10.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
We defeated a fiend and got level 10. Non-violence.
The pact of non-violence compels you.
I don't know if it was non-violence.
We were friendly to the fiend.
Yes, you were.
we might have it a little backwards, but we got heart.
We're getting there. We're doing better.
No.
Okay, why not? No, we don't need sleight of hand. Someone already has that. We already have stealth.
I have sleight of hand.
As do I.
No, I'm talking about expertise in it.
Take
Oh.
a penny, leave a penny.
I have everything, but I get expertise and 2 more skills.
So proficiency, you have proficiency, which like is just the added bonus of your proficiency plus your modifier. If you go expertise, it doubles your modifier. So like if you have a +3 to wisdom for something, it would do a +6, I think, if I'm correct.
And then I get a half again on some of them for Jack of all trades.
That's fun. Could up my persuasion.
Oh no, this is level 10. This is 5th level magical secrets. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Illusionary self. What? What is illusionary self?
As a reaction, you can interpose a duplicate of yourself in between you and the attacker. The attack automatically misses and the illusion vanishes.
No fucking way.
I get to pick 2 of any spell of any book up to level 5.
Damn.
Is it 5 or 6 now? 5.
2 spells from any classes, including this one.
Yep.
And you're what, eloquence?
No, I was before. This is a lore bard, straight lore.
Still nothing until 14 though.
But yeah, the 10th level achievement is up to what level? It's up to 5th level, I believe.
10th level has 2 5th level spell slots. Yep.
Ooh, I could get Phantom Steed.
Oh my gosh, we can have all the horses.
Do you already have it?
No, Blunt does though. You remember? Just have an army of horses. That would be funny.
Oh, Bishop can also summon a warhorse due to summon Fae or conjure animals.
Why don't we not have a horse army?
Summon Shadow Spawn. Summon Draconic Spirit.
I can do a draconic spirit.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Plain sight.
Well, it's your fault for
Ooh.
leveling. That's all I gotta say.
Wall of Force.
Are you?
Wall of Force.
You're not gonna go with animate objects, which you did last time.
It was a lot of fun when I did it too, if you recall.
Wall of Force is pretty good. Create spelljamming helm. Apparently.
I just need to pick my new land. Do I want grassland or swamp?
You say create spell jamming helm? What?
Apparently that's in the 5th level list.
We'll go grassland.
Under C for create.
Need a crystal rod worth at least 5,000 gold pieces. Holding the rod used in casting the spell, you touch a large or smaller chair that is unoccupied. The rod disappears, and the chair is transformed into a spelljamming helm. Seems of somewhat limited use. But
So what does a spell jamming helm do for you?
it lets you empower a ship to be a spelljammer ship.
Yeah, don't think that's applicable in this campaign.
Function of this ornate chair is to propel and maneuver a ship on which it has been installed through space and air. It can also propel and maneuver a ship on water or underwater, provided the ship is built for such travel. The ship in question must weigh 1 ton or more. I don't know, just saw it on my list. Anyway, we're going to close down the stream here. I don't think anybody's really watching tonight, but that doesn't mean they won't later. So, good night, Internet Land. See you all very soon.
Bye.
Bye.